Are we recording?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. Ready? Record?
Go for it.
Hey, Hunnies. Welcome back to the podcast. We have a very special episode today. We're actually recording from inside the car in Sardinia in Italy. Yeah, Sardinia, which is very exciting. I have Aaron. He's driving, so he's not really going to be on the mic today.
Ciao. Buongiorno.
Okay, there he is. He's gotten into the Italian real good. And in the car, we have best friend feature. Sarah's here. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
So we have a really long drive today. We have to drive between two Italian cities on the island, and it's a couple hours. So we thought we would do a podcast. We've been here for, I don't know. Sarah's been here for how long, Sarah? Like 4 or 5 days?
I think it's been 5 now.
5 days?
It's going so quickly.
I know, it's going so fast. And then we have been here for like, I think a little over a week. I love it. It's a crazy island. Sarah, what are your thoughts on Sardinia so far? Do you like it?
I think I just really need to speak on the unique experience of having friends that force you to do a podcast when you're on vacation. And everyone needs to know that I'm not happy about this.
She's upset.
I'm actually miserable.
She's
because I'm here to
miserable?
relax.
Yeah. Well, you're not relaxing in the car.
I'm so unrelaxed right now.
You're not relaxing in the car. Nobody's relaxed on the drive.
I was having a fine time before I was given a microphone.
And then told to do a bunch
now
of
my
things.
heart rate's up.
This is the time in Italy where everyone stops working completely.
Oh yeah, this is true. This is 1:16. We found out that at about between noon and 1 o'clock, every single, well, I'm just saying the period of time that it starts to close, between noon and 1 o'clock, everyone goes, okay, we're done now for 2 hours, and everyone goes home and has a nap, and then reopens at between 3 and 5 p.m., which is how we went to a winery yesterday, and it was closed, and then we called the man, and he came from his bed, Luca, to give us, and then we cried at the winery.
Oh, yeah.
That was special.
Well, the issue was they gave us like 6 4-ounce pours in 1 hour, and he would return with another bottle, and I would still have like 3/4 of my previous glass left. So
Yeah.
I'd chug it. But then the problem is he gives you the next pour immediately, and you don't want to be the asshole that's like not drinking when everyone else is sipping.
Of course.
So I had to throw that back too.
Yeah, you did.
And we
You really
sobbed.
We sobbed.
I
We sat there. It
sobbed.
rained a little bit. It was nice. A little thunderstorm. We cried. We cried, and the sky cried, and we cried. And
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It's true. It's everything is a lot in Italy. Like every single meal, it's like, yeah, here's 8 courses, and also make sure you eat all the bread
And the oil.
and the oil. And there's
the
so much
salt.
oil. We love oil. We're obsessed with olive oil.
It's sick how much
I
they want
want
to
to
eat olive oil.
I know, but I you think with the amount of olive oil I'm eating, I wouldn't be so fucking constipated, but I am. So here we are. What's been your favorite day in Italy so far, Sarah?
So
Angry?
I think it was for all of us, definitely.
Yeah.
We rented a little dinghy boat,
Yes.
small boat, and Cass was Captain Cass.
Yeah.
I was Skipper Sarah, and Aaron was Anchorman Aaron, and he was really good at it.
The anchor,
He
yeah.
figured that anchor out really well. And Cass drove the boat. Yeah.
Really, really fast.
Extremely fast.
Okay.
Well, for context, the guide was like, it's going to take you 2 hours to go up this coast, and we got there in 45 minutes.
GTA Sardinia.
Yeah.
It was Grand Theft Auto.
It was GTA Sardinia.
I had to lose those losers, you know? Like, we were driving through all these boats, and I was like, these freaking guys, like, we're going to get them. And we had our little Jet 2 holiday moment.
Would you like to speak on that? Cass,
Yeah.
what you did to your friends?
Aaron was like, follow the wakes of the boats, which I know is a good idea, but I was doing that, and then I kept wanting to pass these boats because they're fucking slow, and I was trying to go over like the wake, but then I ended up just like side surfing the wave and going too fast and really shaking it up. Aaron fell a little.
Aaron fell off the seat. I just remember seeing your legs up.
Yeah.
And they should have been down. And I swore, and then the boat took on water. And I
little
swore
bit.
again.
Yeah.
And then we laughed
It's a
about
splash. It took on a little splash.
And then we saw a
of water.
dolphin.
And then we went out into the open ocean, and it was beautiful, and we saw a dolphin, and everyone calmed down, and then we went to the...
Calm down. You made me feel crazy.
it. She gaslit us.
You're like, it's not going to flip from that. It felt so close for flipping.
It did not. It was not going to flip from that. It was not. I know. And then I felt bad. I did. I had a need for speed. I just wanted to like break away, you know, from the crowd and go quickly. And then we made it out to the little coves and stuff, and swam around and saw some crazy rocks, and Yeah, it was like,
The 2025 nicest beach in the world.
yeah, Aaron was really excited to go to what was recently voted the 2025 nicest beach in the world, which is Cala Goloritze, I think it is, which is in Sardinia. And it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. But Aaron's not the best swimmer, so I just kind of had to hear him the whole time panting and being exhausted.
I do need to say, Aaron is not the best swimmer. It's that Cass is just an insane swimmer. Like, I'm trying to keep up with her the whole time because I'm scared of the ocean. And this woman is like, her body doesn't move, but she just speeds. I'm like, how do you physically do that?
I got the frog legs, you know,
You're
the
a really
frog leg
fast swimmer.
kick. Yeah. A little breaststroke kick. Breaststroke, you know what I mean? Today's. But no, when you do the frog leg kick, you go fast. It was fun.
We saw an octopus.
Yeah, we saw an octopus that was sick as hell. That was so cool. I can't believe it.
And we've eaten like 9 octopus and immediately started to feel bad once you see one in the wild.
Yeah, we've had a lot of octopus on this trip. A lot of like the frutti di mare. I think I'm saying that right. It's a seafood salad. Seafood salad, but I guess frutti di mare just means like fruit of the sea. Doesn't it?
It must.
You know, it's gotta. And then all of a sudden you see a live octopus and you're like, oh my God. But like if someone came and killed it, I would be sad for the rest of my life. But yet I've eaten so many of their friends. Just feels a little weird. They're really smart. We shouldn't eat them anymore. We should stop. But they're so delicious as well. We've eaten a lot of seafood. What's the best thing you've eaten so far, Sarah?
That's a tough one. The coffee, the coffee's been really good.
The
Cappuccino
cappuccino
every
every
morning.
morning.
Gelato has been really good.
Yeah, you had lemon basil last night. That was
And a lot of really good seafood.
so much seafood.
Yeah.
man.
And that pasta at the Agro Turismo
Yeah.
I like that. The gnocchi.
The gnocchi, yeah, the
Gnocchi.
gnocchi was really good.
They're really good.
Oh yeah, and there's been lots of dogs. There's been so many animals. There's been flamingos. There's been dolphins. There's been octopus. The weird rat, nutria.
Yeah. Tell them about Nutria.
Why does
Nutria.
it sound like a granola bar?
It does. It does sound like a granola bar. Nutria. It's like a fiber. No,
Granola.
it doesn't. The Mayo scar or whatever, like the class of rodent that it's from, it translates into like water rat. Water rat beaver. No, yeah, mouse beaver. Mouse beaver. So, yeah. I have a mouse beaver. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, so it's definitely not a mouse beaver. It's probably like a giant octopus beaver. More like. Oh yeah, and then this was another thing Sarah was upset with, is that one time on the podcast I mentioned that I always talk about my
This is my
labia
redemption moment right
with
here.
one friend specifically, and then she was like, she messaged me and she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, you forced me to look at this last year. I did. I just like pulled down my pants in front of her, I think.
And you told me to look. You can't frame that as you just pulled them down because you needed to change or something. Like, there was a goal.
yeah. I was like, you're gonna see this.
But I was
Really
saying, like,
problematic.
I think that we should maybe be doing that more, because the more that you see people
Yes.
for who they are,
Yes.
the less stigma there is around different bodies.
So
There's
true.
nothing wrong with it.
So true. That we should all be like a little more naked around our friends and be chill
Yeah.
with it in a chill way.
In a chill,
In a
consensual way.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And maybe don't pull down your pants and say, "Look at this."
Yeah, it was,
That's all you do. You
It's all
force
she
your
does.
nudity on everyone.
she does.
It's a Me Too
So
holiday.
do you, Aaron. So do you, Aaron. Aaron, you're in this too.
Yeah, Aaron's always walking around in his boxers, just like whatever. You're always in your underwear. You love being in your underwear. You're the most Italian man in the world. Being in Italy has made me realize how Italian you are. You're so specifically Italian. It's crazy. They think you're Italian. They speak to you, and then you speak back because you can't roll your R's, and you're always like, grazie mille. And they're like, he gets it. He knows.
Yeah. I understand it though.
He does.
You do. I think from living with your nono and your mom, like, you really get it. They speak to you, and me and Sarah's eyes just shake in our heads, and then you're like, yeah, no, I get it. I got it.
Your pronunciation's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting better. Oh, degustazioni di vini?
Whoa.
Wine tasting.
Whoa.
Wine
Important.
cry tasting. Cry tasting. I really want to cry. I just want to cry.
I haven't cried so quickly from alcohol in my
In-
life.
In your life? Well, you were right. It was like so many pours, and then they were just kind of like, "Yo, keep going." And because you don't want to be rude, and then he's coming back, and then he pulled up a chair and chatted with us, and then it's like, you got to drink your wine.
The wine was delicious.
The wine was so
but
good.
I had to drank it way faster than I wanted to.
Of course. It was. I also liked how. So normally in Canada, when you do a wine tasting, you're gonna get an ounce, maybe 2 ounces pour, and that's it. But he gives you not only a 4 to 5 ounce pour, but also he has a glass, and then he pours himself some wine, and he's like, "Well, if you guys were drinking, I'll do it too," which I kind of love.
I just woke up. It's time to drink.
It's time to have some wine. Yeah, it's been very good. We've been in the ocean all the time. It's very salty. It's a very, very salty ocean. I like it a lot, though. We've seen a lot of good fish.
Ton of fish.
Love to see the fish. Seen the fish, eaten the fish. We're really doing it all.
A lot of Speedos. A lot of butts. The butts are all the same.
Oh, Aaron and I saw something really funny when we were at one of the beaches. We saw this woman lying down on her stomach. She was tanning her back. And then her boyfriend just put a huge thing of prosciutto on her ass.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And used it as a table. And just started taking the prosciutto out and making himself a sandwich using her ass as the table. That was so funny. Yeah, Aaron was really excited about that one.
Yeah. It's like when people eat sushi off of a naked body. The Italian version of that.
Yeah, 100%. Although it just didn't really seem like, I feel like when you do the sushi thing, it's meant to be artistic and sexual. This just did not seem like that at all. It just seemed like, I have no table. This is a table. I'm going to get my ham out. I got to get my ham out. Yeah, it's giving table. The ass is giving table. What else has been going on? Well, now we seem to do a holiday every August with Sarah, don't we?
I'm a lucky, lucky girl.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah.
She's our child. But where do we think...
Aaron is the new addition to this, actually. This tradition came before you, my friend.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
But I'm your dad, so shut up.
I am your father.
Don't talk back to me.
Aaron is the Aaron is the dad, but
To do this podcast. 100%.
I am fully forced.
yeah,
This is
fully
not,
forced.
yeah.
Nothing about this is
100% coercion, Mom.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do this. I know. It's like the daughter who just grows up and gets smarter than you, and then you're like, fuck.
I'm still your dad.
Yeah. Even though you know all those fancy words, I'm still your dad. That kind of vibe. It's true. But the last 2 years we've done trips together. The year before that, Aaron was around, but he wasn't as much part of it.
Oh, no, I think we've been doing this for 4 years now, though, because there was that 1 year when you first moved to Vancouver that I came, and then year 2 was.
No.
First we stayed in that Airbnb.
Yeah, that was
Second, I stayed in
September.
your condo when you were living on your own.
Yeah, but Aaron was there. Remember, because we went to
Did I meet
Science
him?
World.
No, that was 2. Wait, oh
That was
my
2 years
God,
ago.
my brain's
You're right
broken.
about the 4.
Wait, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
The Aaron's
I
been
remember
involved
Science
for
World.
3 of them.
Science World. What else do we do?
So we did Science World. We did. What else?
I saw a lot of comedy.
You saw a lot of comedy. You saw a lot of bad comedy.
Saw a lot of comedy.
And then we went out for Pride. We went to Emily and Alicia's house. We went
Yes,
dancing.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and then last year
we did the potholes.
we went to Souk and did the potholes and did a bunch of wineries. We love to do a winery.
Oh, the wineries were so
Don't even
fun.
get us started on a winery.
Yep.
And then this year we did Sardinia. And so
Yeah.
what are we gonna do next year?
I'm obsessed with Italy right now,
Yeah,
but that's really ambitious.
to
But
do
I'm
Italy
just gonna
again.
put that on the table.
I love it. Where would you go? Where should we go?
I don't know, Aaron, the Italian.
The
Tell us.
Amalfi Coast?
Yeah, I think we need water.
We need
knowing
water.
Us, Cass, we need water.
Yeah, we need water. Well, yesterday we were so hot that we just stripped and went into the ocean.
We couldn't resist it.
We had to go. We had to get in there. And then we went to a nice dinner, wet rats.
I'm traveling with wet rats. With
Ew,
7
that's
strands.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
the
have
the
to-
running. It's not even a joke. It's just a sad fact. Is that Sarah and I have no hair.
It's actually not funny at all.
We have no hair.
If anyone
This-
has any suggestions on
we
how
come
to
out of the
fix
water
it.
looking like Gollum. So we have 7 strands each and 7 strands of hair. We need to protect these strands too because it's just Jesus. The climate's hard on it. The ocean, the seawater, the constant washing. We got a volumizing shampoo. Hasn't helped.
It doesn't work.
It was €5. I thought it would fix us. It hasn't at all.
Well, that's the
So-
problem. This is the other sickening thing about our state right now is we haven't had soap in a week.
Yeah.
We have no body soap.
But shampoo is soap, and I'll stand on it.
Oh, it just doesn't feel right.
I know, but
I
it's
really
scalp
want a
soap.
bar of soap.
It's scalp soap. Soap is
Yeah.
it's soap for your
And
scalp
we have been using it everywhere.
and for your
but,
strands. And we've been using it everywhere, and we've been clean. We've been fine.
Yeah.
Sarah's doesn't feel fine.
I feel scaly.
I really hope that at this net, well, we stayed at a place that the first place we stayed when we picked up Sarah had absolutely no English. The lady just came out, the old Italian lady. She was speaking to us in Italian. I love when people speak to you, and I think it's important. When they speak to you in another language, their language, and you don't speak it, but they don't try to like figure it out. I love it when they're just kind of like, no, I don't speak that, so I'm going to speak this, and you're going to understand me hopefully. And she was just buzzing around, and we kind of got it. And I think that's the best way to be. So anyway, this old lady kind of showed us around. This house had like no lights on and no air conditioning. Definitely didn't have shampoo. And then the next place we stayed was a houseboat. That also no shampoo time. And then the last place we stayed was glamping. So we've just had really one bottle of volumizing shampoo to wash our entire selves with for 4 days. And that's how we've been getting on, you know. But I have faith. We're going to a nicer Airbnb now. I think it's going to be good.
I need soap.
You need soap. I know. You need soap. And the thing that Aaron and Sarah need the most is water. They're water freaks, water obsessed people. I think I could go the whole day without drinking water and I wouldn't really notice.
You would get a headache.
Cass hasn't shit in a week.
That was personal.
I said that I'm constipated. I said that. No, what? Some life. No one wants to hear about this. Anyone who listens to the podcast just has to listen to me and talk about my bodily functions and my labia constantly. I'm sure everyone's having a nice break from that. Just figure out what's happening in Italy aside from me and my constipation problems. We don't need to hear about that. We wish the olive oil was working, but it's not. So that's fine. That's fine. But we are going to the north again of the island to Alghero. We're actually going to do an olive oil tasting with some wine and go on the boat again.
More boats. We were on a boat for like 24 hours straight, and Aaron and I couldn't walk after. We were just moving constantly.
You guys had sea legs.
Yeah, it was weird.
Sea legs. And then, we went and saw the flamingos, and then we also saw the nutria. Those were weird. They're like rodents. They're like river rodents. But apparently
River rats,
yeah.
Ontario has river rats.
They're bad though.
Muskrats.
Apparently they're really invasive. People apparently used to farm them for their fur, but you look at their fur and you're like, who's making a hat out of that?
Yeah.
Who wants a coat out of that shit?
I already have that.
Yeah, I already have that. And it's like bristles. It looks like someone made a coat out of like porcupine spikes. Even that would be nicer. That would probably be more fashion. But yeah, the nutria are they're cute. I thought they were cute, but apparently they carry diseases, which is kind of scary. Italy's an interesting place, especially Sardinia. I feel like they're very I love how proud they are of everything Italian. That is just so Italian, you know? Italians are like, Italian! I guess a lot of countries are like that. Canada's just not always very...
When Canada does it, it's like cringe and right wing.
Yeah, it's true. With Canada, and you're like, shut up.
You're like, ew.
Ew. But the countries that are proud of it, you're like, oh, okay. You get it. There's a lot of regal, like horse. There's like a horse emblem.
That's a Ferrari.
Yeah. Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari has... They make trucks?
I don't know what that was. It was a Ferrari garbage truck.
That's
That's insane. That sounds like the most Italian thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't think it's a Ferrari brand truck. I'm pretty sure it's just a garbage truck someone painted like a Ferrari, which is pretty cool. Pretty Italian. They're very proud. They can't help it.
No, they love it. Everything they love. Aaron and I were in Vancouver. We ran into a lady on the street who was just this random lady. We were wearing no shoes, and she was like, I got to talk to these people. If you look weird, people are like, I got to talk to these people. Anyway, this old lady was like walking around dressed really nicely, and she had like some bags with her and stuff. We started talking to her, and then somehow we got on the topic of Italy, and she's like, everyone should speak Italian. Italian is the best language in the world. And I was like, that's crazy. If you say something confidently enough, it doesn't have to be cringy, you know? Like if we went around and we were like, Canada is the best country in the world, like no one ever says that.
No, some people do.
They could, but we would be like, calm down. There's lots of great countries, you know? Like what would you say, Sarah, if someone was like, Canada's the best country in the world?
I don't think people would necessarily want to hear my answer to that question.
No, yeah, say it. Tell us.
There's pros and cons to Canada, right?
Yeah. See? But see,
it gets
this
complicated
is the answer
immediately.
that you get. Like, no, that's what I'm saying, is that you're not going to find a ton of maybe younger Canadians. If you say to them, Canada's the best country in the world, they're going to say something like that.
I think it's difficult too because, like, obviously, in the grand scheme of things, we're so lucky, so privileged to be living in Canada. So then, you know, it's a difficult thing to speak negatively because it sounds like, oh, like maybe a spoiled comment, but Canada can't be immune to criticism either.
That's
Right?
what I'm saying, is
Yeah.
that so what you just said, do you think any Italian would ever respond that way? If someone was like, Viva Italia, Italy's the best country in the world, they'd be like, yeah, Italy, #1 country, love you, see you later. Like, nobody's going to be like, here's the complicated answer around why we're very lucky to live in a beautiful country, but also there's negatives. Like, nobody does that. There's so many countries in the world, especially Italy, where I feel like some people I've seen be like, Sardinia is not Italy, because I'm guessing there's a history here that I don't even know the
I'm
half
curious
of.
to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to know.
me too. Because the flag is weird.
The flag is
problematic.
I don't feel good. I can't.
Yeah. You never seen the flag of Sardinia. Some people are wearing it on their shirts. What it is it's a red cross, and then it's
Say it,
four.
Cass.
It's
Say
just
it.
4 severed black heads. Okay, thank you, Aaron's like coaching me through saying it.
It's not good.
But it is. It's like, it's what it
Feels
is.
wrong
It's like
to look at it.
4. It feels weird to look at it. You stare at it too long and you're like,
Yeah.
It's like 4 severed black heads with like bandanas on.
Yeah, it's a bad flag.
It's a bad flag. And then we tried to look into the history of it, and it's supposed to represent, like, what is it, Aaron?
I think it's they defeated some Arab people who were staying here, living here, colonized here. I don't know, and also Byzantines. They've conquered. This place has been ran through.
This place is ran through for
way.
sure in some way.
Yeah, have you
some
guys
ways
seen
we're
there's
ran through.
like a TED talk about what makes a great flag? I don't know. If
Oh,
it's a TED
no, I
talk,
haven't. What is
but like
it?
objectively, it's a bad flag because a great flag should be easily recreatable. Like, you should be able to draw it. Like, a child should be able to draw it.
Okay.
And 4 heads is too challenging to draw. Oh, really? I haven't looked at it long enough to notice that because it just feels wrong.
It almost looks like a coat of arms.
Yeah, and so that makes objectively a
bad flag.
Just like a poorly designed. But maybe I'm saying something really offensive, but
Yeah, your
Yeah.
flag is bad.
yeah,
No, but
should
it
be
is
easily,
though.
Like, Canada is a great flag, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be like 3 colors, about,
Yeah,
and easily drawn,
easily drawn.
easily seen from a distance too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you saw Sardinia's flag from a distance, you'd be like, why are there 4, like, there's a cross and then there's just like 4, I don't even know what you would think they were, like bugs from afar. Like, they're not, it's weird. It's like you can't really see it, and then you get closer and then you're like, oh my God, it's a head. Oh my God, it's a black head. Oh my God, it's severed. There's 4 different ones.
God.
They have bandanas on. Like, what's happening? Like, it's so high stakes when you get close to it. Like, you're
was
like,
jarring
oh, there's
coming
4
here.
beetles, and then you get up and
Yeah.
you're like, they're not beetles.
One of my favorite flags of all time is skull and crossbones pirate flag. Everyone on a boat
Iconic.
loves the skull and crossbones. Everyone who owns a boat is like, I'm a pirate. It's hard to be on a boat and not be like, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Did you feel like that yesterday or on the boat? I was like, I am so Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
You said that to me. I just wanted to make sure I was driving it okay and didn't hit anything. That was kind of like my whole thing that I was focusing on. But yeah, you feel cool on a boat for sure. You're like, when you're seeing really cool shit and you're on a boat, even though it's like a dinghy, like a little inflatable like boat, there's something about being on a boat in this day and age where you're like, Sarah said this, like, you're like, I'm wealthy,
Yeah,
you know?
but it was also, you know, as left-wing people, we rarely get boats. Boats are for conservatives.
So true,
It's like a
especially big
well-known
boats.
Ontario thing. It's like,
Yeah.
if you're a liberal, you don't get a boat.
Yeah, if you're a liberal, you have no fucking money, and
You
that's actually
have
our
no
biggest
boat.
downfall. Yeah.
We have kayaks. We have paddle boards.
Yeah, because we have no fucking
don't
money.
have
That's
boats.
why. We have no money. Paddleboards are so liberal.
So
There's
for a moment,
a lot of paddleboards here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
we got to live a different life on that boat.
We really
we were
did.
rich. We were conservative.
We were rich. We were conservative. Yeah. We're rich. We're conservative.
It was actually
We were
nice
we're
for a
flying the
minute.
Sardinian flag from the ship. No. But yeah, the you know what I did not feel rich though is that the night before we stayed on a houseboat in a marina, and we were we were on this like dingy little houseboat that had never been driven in probably like 10 years.
It stank.
It stank. It was like old. It was cramped. It was like we were just like crawling in there trying to figure. I couldn't stand up in the
Yeah.
boat. It was not tall enough for me.
Bathroom just. Oh, I can't even think about standing in there for more than a minute.
Oh, terrible. terrible little bathroom. It's
quickly
one of those.
humbled.
When you're in a boat like that, sometimes it's amazing to you that there's that many things going on in the boat. Like I stand and I'm like, oh, I'm looking at a little kitchen. Like it's crazy how small they made this and still somehow you can work it. Like what? Or even the bathroom, you're like, oh, there is a sink and a toilet, but it's like 1 square foot. It's insane. But anyway, in a shower. Don't even get me started. So then we went out on the deck, and all of a sudden the yachts start coming in, and we're parked across from 3 fucking yachts.
Yeah.
So we're just looking. We're like, on our little like dinghy boat that's never been driven, smelling like gas. We're crawling out of it like roaches, and then all of a sudden we see across the way there's just 3 huge fucking yachts with some interesting people on them, eh? Like the one yacht had what I can only describe that looks like a rich man, like a boring pastel shirt with a collar. He's out there. I don't know. He's very unimpressive other than you can tell that he probably has a lot of money and his sunglasses look expensive. But then one of their wives, or maybe that's being misogynistic. Maybe she owned the, but she didn't look like she owned the boat though, to be honest. One of the wives, she was like titties down to the floor, just like crazy colorful bathing suit. Nothing matched. She looked drunk.
It's old money.
I respect it. I was like, this lady doesn't give a fuck right now. There's not, when you get on a yacht and you're like trying to look like a yacht girl, that's how you know you don't belong there. When you're just treating it like your backyard, like your patio, you know, you're just kind of like an ant, just out there and whatever you got, just kind of hair smushed to the sides. I was like, whoa.
That's old money versus new money.
100%. That woman is used to having money. She's just kind of popping out in whatever she wants, you know?
Yeah.
She's got her little sarong on. She's chilling. If I was on a boat, I would be like, I have to get dressed for, I have to prepare for, but no, but you can just be a rat on a boat if you're rich.
Yeah, rich rat.
Isn't that crazy?
That sounds so nice.
I know. Just be a boat rat at any age. I wish. Maybe she did own the boat. Who's to say? I don't know. Oh, it was probably. Wouldn't that be cool to have a boat named after you and then you just a swamp rat on it?
We saw Gina 1. Gina 1, the boat.
Yeah, there's a boat called Gina 1. Thank you, Erin. That's crazy. Yeah, it was really weird to be sleeping across from 3 mega yachts and to see the people on them. I was like, I don't know.
Well, you guys said you saw some yachts with swimming pools on them, right?
Yeah.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, in Corsica in France, we saw yachts with swimming pools on them. It was fucking nuts. It was insane.
There's a different life out there, people.
I know, and I'm just so curious about the people who live it, you know?
I know. But I was like, I don't want to think they're happy. Like, they can't be happy.
Well, we don't want to think they're happy.
Then it's like you have it all, and then that's sad.
They look
pretty happy.
She looked pretty chill. She'd been swimming all day and then was just fucking lounging around on her yacht, like, I don't know. Yeah, you would wonder, you know, what you did to get that much money and if it's making you happy. But there's got to be some people who have both. I'm sure there's some people who are like acutely miserable, and we'd all like to believe that they're all like that, but they're definitely not. There's got to be some people that are just happy, chilling, having a good life. I wonder if it's like you come from a family that has a yacht and then you marry into a family that has a yacht. You've just never known what it's. Yeah, you combine yachts. Your dowry is just yachts. There's a lot of yachts in Italy. Have you ever been on a yacht, Sarah?
No, just a houseboat, like the one that we slept in, but a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Oh, a little bigger. Okay.
A little bit.
Whatever.
That's it.
You've never been on one of those like taller houseboats?
No, have you?
No, but I've always wanted to. Those like big or square ones. Do you know what I mean? The ones that are like on the floating deck and they don't really go anywhere, and they're like towers, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Oh.
I remember when I was younger, I had a hot boat friend, you know, one of those girls who's just always on yachts. I don't know how they do it, but they're just always invited onto yachts. And she was complaining, I don't want to go on another fucking yacht. And I was like, I've never been on a yacht. No one's ever asked me to go on a yacht one time. I remember one time after my prom, I was wearing a suit and I was downtown in the harbor, and I asked the captain, I was like, permission to come aboard, sir? And he was like, absolutely not. I was like, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's the closest I've been to a yacht.
Wow, that was really
honey.
vulnerable.
Yeah, it's really vulnerable. Sarah's a teacher, so she always says things really in such supportive ways, which is so nice. Cut it out. Oh my God, that's really funny.
There's a hitchhiker we found.
Yes, there's a hitchhiker we found on the road.
No, that's fine.
She's a bug. She's a bug that we got. What was I gonna say?
You have to be hot to be on a yacht.
Yeah, but I don't know how you do it.
I think there's some dark underbellies to the yachts. Maybe they're paid to be there.
Yeah.
Girls are just paid to be on a yacht.
One time I was dating this couple that had a yacht,
There you
and
go.
I was just on a first date with them, but then they were talking about how they like to go boating and stuff. But then it didn't work because the husband liked me, but the wife didn't. So then I couldn't date them. No, couldn't yacht, couldn't get on. It was sad. It was the closest I've ever been to a boat.
There is a man who has found me a number of times in Toronto. I don't know how it's happened. And he constantly is trying to get me to go on his yacht.
Really?
And I'm convinced it's human trafficking.
Wow.
I'm like, there's no way that like there is it's happened too many times, same person. It's too sketchy. I'm like, this is
but maybe
too tempting.
maybe that's how people get on yachts.
He saw my Instagram. He's like, you can DJ on my yacht. I'm like, I'm not a DJ.
I love that.
And
He
this
looked
is
at
human
you.
trafficking.
Well, because it
And I'm
says
done with
DJ
it.
Easy Rat on
It
here.
does. It does.
Yeah.
It does. But it's fake.
That's so funny. He was probably like, oh, she's a DJ. She'll want
Trying to get me a gig.
I thought
I'm
that
like,
you're
I
actual
will
DJ.
die.
Oh my God, that's so funny. What if he just has a yacht and he wants you on it?
It can't be
though?
real, Cass.
How do you know?
It feels like a simulation.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
like this is how people get on yachts, Sarah.
I don't know. Is
They
it
get
worth
invited.
my personal safety?
No, it's not. And that's the thing is that you have to be kind of dumb to say yes to going on yachts because you're
Oh.
kind of going on a boat. You don't know whose it is.
You're away from everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of saying like, yeah, take me out into the open ocean. I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's exceptions where you like actually know the people or you have a friend who knows
Yeah,
someone really well.
definitely.
But at the same time, if like, I feel like most people are just getting invitations like you're getting. People are coming up to them and going, hey, come DJ on my boat. And they're going, yeah, okay. And then you roll the dice.
But I think I know nothing about the DJ world, but you can't be serious about having someone DJ for you if you just approach a random person. Like, they can be awful. Like, what about the quality of music or
But I
production? Like,
also
there's
think,
nothing.
think about this though.
Yeah.
Think about men who have yachts and they probably have no friends, which is probably a lot of them, right?
Asking random
Yeah, and then they want hot girls on their yachts. That's the whole thing. So they're reaching out to you because they're like, oh yay, let's see if I can get these fleet of hot girls on my yacht.
But like, what if I went and I just played like Shrek soundtrack on loop or something?
You
Crazy.
should. You should play Old MacDonald Has a Farm and then remix it 35 times. Old. You know?
Sandstorm.
Yeah. Yeah. Overlaid with Jet 2 Holiday.
I actually feel like I'm inspired and now I want to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you just have to bring backup and enforcement. I think is the lesson, right? What did you do?
You gotta plug in the thing.
What thing?
This guy.
Why is it dying?
It's got a little bit more.
Well, then we'll wrap it up soon.
It's good. Keep going.
It's okay.
Well, let's wrap it up.
That's right. Sarah's fucking pumped. She's never been more pumped.
Done.
Wait, I want to know, Sarah, how so far has the experience been on the podcast? Do you still hate it?
I'm ready for it to be done,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm actually cringe. I think when I hang up on this, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cringe.
You're gonna cringe. Why?
I just feels cringy.
Why?
Sorry.
Tell us.
But you love it.
Tell us why.
I don't love it.
You're our biggest fan.
Oh, I do love listening. I'm a huge podcast audience,
Yeah.
and I love listening.
Yeah. Why
I
is?
love it because, in this... Go ahead, Aaron.
We want to hear your favorite moments from the podcast.
Oh, my God. Wait, I
Sarah's
have
top
that.
10.
Wait, this is so meta.
This is crazy.
Wait. Okay,
Wait. I want her
let
to
me
finish
open
her.
up the notes.
I want her to finish
Well,
her
I was
thing.
going to say, in a sentimental way, for anyone who's had the experience of not, having a best friend move across the country to become a long-distance best friend, it's pretty freaking nice to just be able to turn you on
Aw.
in my kitchen when I'm making a dinner and listen to your voice. So that's why I love the
Aw.
podcast, because it's a connection for me.
That's really sweet.
My lonely life.
It's It's
But I mean, like,
we're making it for the friends.
I'm also, I'm a super fan.
Yeah, super
and
fans.
following you on your journey to success, but
That's
yeah, it's
so
also really
sweet.
comforting for me. Anyway,
Aw,
my
that's
favorite
very
part,
sweet.
let me see, where are my notes here?
Sarah's top 10.
Top 10. Hold on. Where's the note? The podcast. No, this is another podcast plan I had. Sorry, can we cut out this dull time of me trying to find it?
But wait, why do you hate being on it?
I just told you it feels cringe.
What's cringe about it? Do you think it's cringe when we do
I
it?
think maybe me. Okay, my favorite parts of the podcast.
Okay.
Aaron not knowing Britney culture and Cass saying he only knows incel culture. Bracket maybe only funny to me. Yeah, anytime that podcast calls Aaron an incel is hilarious to me. The way
He
you describe your
is.
scoliosis, having a backup ex at your wedding. Yeah, like if it doesn't
What
work
did I
out with
say?
the first guy, you have some others there just in case. She said it.
Did I say that?
You did.
Oh my God. Sometimes
I
I
would have
say
not
stuff
come
on
up
here
with
and
that.
I feel like I black out. I feel like I'm drunk. Like I'm just talking. And the thing is, it's so weird to do. I talk about this sometimes, but like, it's so strange to just do something and just be talking and then also be aware that other people might hear it. And so then you try to kind of like, I don't know. This is it's an odd way of being. And then I feel like I forget everything I said. Like a normal conversation, I'd be like, no, I
Sure.
remember what I said there. The podcast, I'm going to hang up on this and have no idea what I just said.
But you did this whole bit about weddings and getting married.
Yeah.
And like how to do it in a hot way.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the ideas was having exes there just in case.
Okay. I like that.
I like it too because don't waste your money.
Yeah,
Just-
don't waste your
and I'm
money.
sure there's one person. Like everybody has.
Everyone has an
Okay,
ex.
wait. Real
Wait
talk,
in the
though,
wings. Yeah, yeah.
Every married person has a man in the background somewhere
Yes.
that is simping because they
Yes.
didn't make it and like they're just there.
100%. We all have it.
Respect to that man.
Respect that man who would just do anything for you at the
Committed to
drop
the
of a
long
hat.
game.
What a nice feeling, you know?
That man keeps you on your toes. That
What?
man keeps you. Your backup
Oh.
man keeps the main man to
Oh, right,
keep performing.
Right. I like that.
You can't fuck up because he'll be there.
Aaron is
Yeah.
at stage 4 of hoarding.
Stage 4. I looked it up. There's pictures. You can see it.
As someone who's been to their home,
Yeah, Sarah's a very organized person, and it's so funny on vacation too to see like
God.
our luggage just unfold. Sarah's like folded. Somehow you open your luggage after it's been rattling around in the car all day, and it's like everything has corners still. It's like you pressed it before you put it in your luggage. And then Aaron and I open up our suitcase, and like 3 Slinkies fall out, and like a can of goo just rolls onto the ground. And Aaron's like, "I'm gonna eat that. It's my cheese." Like we're fucking terrible packers. And then if Sarah wants to say something that's like a little bit of an insult to who we are, but it's true, she'll just be like, I say this with love.
I
That's
say
what I
this
love.
is with love.
Yes.
You guys are chaotic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, see?
And I'm like standing. Okay, we've
What?
said we're gonna leave 10 minutes ago.
Right.
I got all my bags.
Yeah.
Standing nice with my bags, everything packed up. There is an explosion in the back of the car. An absolute explosion. And I'm like, 10 minutes. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's highly stressful for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
Everything's crazy. Is it? Yeah, and I know it's so stressful for Sarah. That's so funny. Oh, this is good. This is good because it's you have to be able to talk about this. Yeah. What are some of the hardest parts about traveling with me and Aaron, and some of the best parts?
Oh. Okay, well, I want to preface it by saying it's really easy. Like, you guys
Aw.
are really easy to travel with, and we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do have a lot of fun together.
Hardest part's the nudity.
That's why I feel like I can ask this because we've had such a
Aaron's
good vacation.
always in his underwear.
Yes, so true. Yeah, my
Yeah,
labia
but, like,
is
we're
out.
girls.
Yeah.
Aaron's always in his underwear. It's shock every time.
What else?
Oh my god!
Be honest,
I don't
be
know where
honest.
anything is.
Never.
And it's gonna strike at the most random times. Like Cass gonna lose her phone like at least 5 more times, and I have to ride the wave. Like sit down, shut up, let it happen. She's gonna find it.
Yes.
It's gonna be in the exact spot that I know it to be. Oh, and then also, okay, like I'll watch Aaron loses something, and I watch him panic for like 5 minutes about where it is, and then I'm like, Aaron, it's in this one, and it is.
Yeah, you actually know where it is better than any of us, which is great.
It's mostly the items.
Yeah, the items.
It's the items.
You know where the items are. Yeah, you're really good at it. And then we had the on the houseboat, you couldn't keep the keys inside the house because the door would automatically lock when it closed. And Sarah was immediately like, "Give those to me. I will be taking
Took
those."
them.
And I was like, "Yes, that's a good call." Yeah, I've been like this my whole life. I can't find anything. It's just lost. And Aaron is like this too. And so it would be better, I think, in the couple dynamic if one of us was someone who could figure it out, but we're just not good at it generally.
You always ask me when you can't find something. Like, you lose your phone constantly. At parties, I'll see your phone on a table and you're nowhere to be found, so I just grab and put it in my pocket. And at the end of the night, you're like, "Where's my phone?" I'm like, "It's in my pocket." And you're so excited.
I mean, that should tell you something that like you're my backup for finding things. Because also it's actually different. I lose my phone and the contents of my purse all the time. Never know where anything is. 100% sure. However, when I pack things, like I know where Aaron's stuff is for the most part, and he will freak out if he can't find it within 2.5 seconds.
That's real.
Aaron will be like, "Where's my night guard?" And then look for 2 seconds and have no idea where it is and give up and be like, "I can't find it." That's what he always says. He goes, "Where's that then?" And then he goes, "I can't find it." It's like the same 2 sentences every single time. Where is this? I can't find it. And then it's right there. Like he's looking at it. But he'll say it the way, the inflection with which he says, "I can't find it," is like it's gone. It's not here. And it's never been here and we're never finding it again. And it's going to be lost and I'm just not doing the rest of the trip with my night guard.
I just thought of another one.
Yeah.
It is the bricks of stinky, moldy cheese next to me in the car right now.
Oh my God. Aaron can't throw food out.
Aaron can't throw food out, which comes from a really respectable place. Like I really respect it. I wish
She
it could
said
be
with
like
love.
that.
Said with love, but it's a
But
problem.
we are currently dragging moldy cheese
Yes.
across an island,
Yes.
smuggling,
Basically.
because Aaron can't part with it.
Yeah, we bought cheese for the boat day and then we ate some of it, but really not all of it. And then it was in it was in a cooler, but like it was still sweating for most of the day. And then Aaron put it by my feet so it could get air conditioned. And then we drove to a freaking tent that was glamping. So it did have a mini fridge and Aaron went, "Yay," and put all the cheese in there and the meat.
Then
he opened it. And I thought he was
smelled.
farting because I was like, this smells like the worst parts I've ever smelled my whole fucking life. And it was just cheese in there. Just disgusting cheese. And then me and Sarah were like, "Look, we're not going to eat this anymore. Like, this is past the amount that
It's like
we feel
40
comfortable
degrees
eating. It's
every
1,000
day.
degrees. It's been in car. It's transported so many times. And it's like half-eaten cheese and meat. It's not like we didn't touch it." And Aaron can't part with it. He's like, "I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it." Because he has to think that he's going to eat it. He can't waste it. And I said, "I know you're worried about food waste, but think of how much water you're going to use flushing your diarrhea when you shit your ass off after
get so
eating moldy-ass
sick,
cheese and meat." Like, come on, my guy.
Yeah,
You want to talk about being wasteful? We need to not waste water on this beautiful island. And you're going to be doing that a lot when you have stomach problems for the next 3 days after eating old meat.
If you travel with Cass and Aaron,
Yeah.
be prepared to lose items that are actually not lost. They're just in your pocket.
Yes.
And then also you will be dragging around rotten food.
Yes. Rotten food. Rotten food.
It's not
and
that
yeah.
bad.
It's not that bad.
Things not that bad.
We also fight a lot, but we make up a lot too. It's like instant fights and then it's over.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. It's chill.
Well,
We have the permission, and I mean Sarah too. Like we have the permission to like get mad at each other
Yeah.
for a minute and then move on. You know.
Aaron provokes you.
Oh yeah.
He presses buttons I wouldn't press.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Whoa. Watch
Change
out.
lanes.
Watch out.
Go slow. Nice.
Scary. Sorry, there's a car at the side of the road.
How do I provoke Cass?
I don't have a good example.
It's true. Thank you, Sarah.
But I don't know. I have a feeling where like I can tell she's upset and you'll push it a bit and I would just be quiet. But I respect it. Like maybe I should.
No,
I don't
Sarah,
know.
don't say that you respect it.
I do. I think you know.
Sarah's
it's good
default
that-
is to say I respect it. Don't
but
respect
it's
him.
good that you guys can go bat to like.
We
You
can
can
bat.
go.
Bat.
What's that term? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you can go to bat
into,
together.
into combat.
Yeah, because that means that there's like there's no power imbalance here.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Aaron and I we do fighting and instant forgiveness all the time, which is nice. We're not afraid to like fight and bicker.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Um,
Sometimes like I've heard of friends go on trips with couples.
Yeah.
And they fight the whole time and it's uncomfortable and awful and awkward.
Of
right?
course,
It's
of
nothing
course.
like that.
But some people fight like with a lot of like underlying problem, I guess.
Mm.
So I feel like sometimes when couples fight, and I've been in that position too, where I've been with a couple and I'm like, oh, awkward. It gets awkward because people like fight and then don't want to fight in front of someone. So there's like weirdness in the air.
Right,
They feel like the
resentment.
tension's
Yeah.
there. They can't, right? And then when they kind of become aware of themselves and decide to stop fighting, now there's an uncomfortable silence. Whereas Aaron and I have no uncomfortable silence. We will just say exactly what we want to say, and then it's over.
It's true.
People like hanging out with us. Not to speak for Sarah, but people want to double date us. We should go on that double date and just fight the whole time. That'd be hilarious.
Well, I mean, Sarah and I have been friends for a really long
A
time.
really long time.
Yeah, and we always really enjoy hanging out with each other. And honestly, I think at this point in my life, if I was going to have another partner, I would only want them to be somebody who, not like aside from you, honey, but like when I was single and looking for other, not looking, but dating. The only way I knew that I was going to get into a relationship with someone was going to be if it was exceptional. And for me, having an exceptional partnership means someone who can be friends with my friends. And not in a way that's like strange or weird or off-putting, but in a way where like I think I just have lived too much of my life being in relationships with people who are not my friends. They are my partners, but they are not my friends. And I was just not going to get into a serious relationship with someone who wasn't able to be my friend, I think. And so that would mean that they would have to get along with the people I already love. So I do think it made a lot of sense. But yeah, you wouldn't be here if you weren't like that.
Yeah, I hope I passed the Sarah test.
You did. I told you you're my only straight male friend.
That's good. Sarah, we got to wrap this up soon. Any more top 10 podcast moments from our favorite guest?
I put it away. Give me another second. Aaron really wants this list. He's so thirsty for this list.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up.
Flags sound like a slur. The childhood rejection thoughts with the Sonique song mixed in, cooked. Do that on stage. Men scrap houses for parts. Aaron saying, my favorite Megan quote is this, since you're not going to ask.
Aaron loves Megan Thee Stallion quotes.
Don't date a scrap lord. Ladies and gentlemen, this is advice for a lifetime.
You'll end up with rotten
Aaron's
cheese.
shrimps are boring. I think most of what I like is dissing Aaron, which I feel bad about now in retrospect after reading them out loud.
He can take it. He's fine.
Yeah, I think those are the good ones.
I love it. Well, Sarah, I love you so much. I'm so happy that you did this, even though it feels cringy. I'm going to remember this forever. I think this is really special.
That's so sweet.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Aaron was really excited to say that. He grabbed the mic out of my hand. He was like, oh, don't worry, I got a sick riff. Okay, there's lightning, question mark as to what's going to happen next, but we're about an hour away from our next stop.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Love you. Bye, Hunnies.
Love you.
Take care.